Hey, welcome to your Aries horoscopes for the week of January 21st through the 27th. I think this is really the last full week of January, actually. We're moving into February next week, still in trigger hell this week, unfortunately, as focus continues to be on the release of inner trauma. It's actually probably the most frustrating way that you can kick off the year is having to go through these challenges that are being put in place in order to continue to trigger these triggers. And while this can feel a lot like you're just being beat up, life is just beating you up. Actually, there is a pretty brilliant reason for it. We all walk around with mindsets that were created by other people, trauma from the past, from childhood, from past relationships, what have you. All of these things sort of add up into an individual that starts to get really jaded and loses hope and doesn't see that the world is their oyster, and maybe even a little bit of, constant irritation and crabbiness going on. And all of that gets in the way of you trying to be successful. So if you're looking at something specific, a goal that you're trying to reach, and you just can't do it because all of these things keep coming in, it's a good idea to take a step back, see if there's a link to all of the things that keep coming in to get in your way. Understand what the root feeling of that link is, and understand where that comes from in the past. Because technically, a lot of the times, what happens is we're still holding on to anger from this particular belief. And when we let that go and release it, that's the lesson really that we're supposed to learn. And that tends to be a very overwhelmingly emotional experience, but it also afterwards tends to open things up and create a little bit less obstacles coming in for you. So like I said, nobody enjoys going through this process. Trust me, I've gone through it a lot. And the truth is that the more I resist it, the more obstacles come up. The more I succumb to it and just let myself kind of go with the flow and figure out what the problem is, the more likely I am to be able to move past it into the next stage of what I want to do, if that makes sense. So, takes a little bit of bravery, but you know what? It takes bravery to not do anything also. And either way, whether you face it or whether you run away from it and choose to not face it anymore, it hurts either way. I kind of look at it as sort of like a toothache. If you keep that tooth in there, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse, maybe infected. Who knows? It might even kill you. You yank that tooth out, it gets better. It does hurt a lot when you yank the tooth out, but the results are the pain goes away within a week or two, and you no longer have to deal with it again. That's what I have for you guys this week. If you love your horoscopes, do consider sending a tip or donation to my coffee link, which is down below in the description of this video. Also, if you would like a personalized horoscope and would like to be on my membership list, click on the link below for information on that as well. You can always email me to find out more information on that. I can send you the link to the unlisted video. So it is semi-private, except for whoever's on the list. So you can kind of take a look at it and see how it is, um, and all that good stuff. So I'm Melissa Bruce, Heavy Metal Psychic. I will see you guys next week, and you guys make it a powerfully clearing week. Get all that muck out of the way so that you have nothing but a clear, empty road in front of you. I'll see you guys next week. Make it a great week.